writing the book, what did you learn about strategic projects that surprised you in your research?
I think probably there was research for the book and there's implementation of what I learned in developing this thinking. Is probably a couple of different distinctions to make. Probably the most powerful piece that I learned and now I'm starting to see translated into the real world is this idea of the progress principle. The idea that meaningful progress is the thing that really drives internal motivation. The ability to go to people that traditionally have not been asked to help shape the business and say, tell us what we could do that would make the business better, that would make us more efficient and effective, that would allow us to better serve our clients. Now that you've told us that, go do it. The power that has, not just in doing those strategic projects, but to have people start to say, I want to make differences in other places. I want to bring that sort of thinking into my operational world. Now that I see, I don't stop seeing when I go into the normal customer interactions that I have, or the normal internal operational work that I do. The power that progress brings more broadly to the business has been pretty impressive to see that sort of research translated into the real world. The other piece probably that has been refreshing from an application standpoint is that when you actually go and you ask people to do things that aren't the norm for them, aren't part of that traditional business as big machine view of an organization, and you say, okay, I want you to help shape the business, and I'm going to trust you to do that, they deliver amazing. They really come up with amazing ways of making the business better. They really get invested in going beyond, above and beyond that traditional, what do I need to do every day just to collect my paycheck.
Will you write another book?
Absolutely, absolutely. So my next book is already formulating in my mind, and it's, in some ways, it's the foundation that underpinned this book. Its working title is called Diversify, and it's really tapping into the value of diversity and what that means for creating opportunity. Opportunity for businesses and opportunities for people. There's a lot of discussion now about diversity and inclusion and those sorts of things, and so much of that discussion is around the statistics. It's around the data. I believe we're not asking some of the right questions around diversity, and what opportunity does it create? What value gets generated through diversity? Because what we're really talking about in using the people that actually do the business to shape the business is another version of diversity. It's how do we actually take diverse perspectives and bring that into a melting pot to drive the business forward, as well as shape and improve the workplace. And so I think there's a broader question around how does that then translate into diversity, the opportunities that get created with diversity when we value it, not because we said we needed to have this percentage of women here, or that percentage of people with color in those roles. But when we really start to value diversity across our businesses, we create opportunity for everybody. So then the single mother of two who has no desire to be a CEO can show up to work every day and know that she's contributing to something broader than herself, something meaningful, as opposed to just focusing on how many women are ending up in the C-suite or on the board of directors. We start to appreciate the diversity around a blue-collar worker and what they have to contribute to the business. We create opportunities for them to be more engaged in the business, but we also create opportunities for the business. Diversify is the next book.
That's great. Looking forward to it.